Good afternoon, this is James from Advanced In-Car Technologies. Today we are just doing a quick video on the Dension GW500. This is the standard good old 500, not the 500S. Difference being the 500 has a silver metal box and works with majority of cars utilising fibre optic technology. The 500S is black and plastic and has features like Bluetooth and is not as good as this one. We're in an Audi A6 2010 and this car has got MMI 2G. Already has a factory CD changer, and the great thing about the Dension GW500 is that you can handle the CD changer and also the Dension GW500. But in this situation the customer came to us because his CD changer is not functioning correctly, but we have wired it up so that if he chooses to replace his CD changer, it'll work in conjunction with. So all fitted. We're on the radio at the moment, as you can see. I'm going to press media button on the radio system down here. As soon as we go to media button here, my iPod's already playing, but normally what you would do is you would press CD changer at the top here, like so. This relates to this button up here, and you'll notice that even though they're greyed out, it's because normally this would be full of CDs. Or why have 6 CDs when you can have 1006 CDs? So these are your CD changers, which is CD16, and then CD7 becomes your new iPod or USB menu. And each one of your CD options has its own menu for you to scroll through. Now it knows that my iPod is plugged in. I've just got a standard iPod Touch, and what we've done is just cleverly fitted it in the little cubby hole left hand side of the CD changer, and use a little bit of cloth tape, so you've got your iPod Touch, you've got the USB, and once that's fitted in, you can quite happily pop the iPod Touch away into the glove box, shut the glove box, and you don't need to touch it ever again. Every time you get in the car, it'll turn on, it'll charge, and it'll resume playing as you were. So I can just simply press the main accept button, and I can choose a particular song to play, so you can hear that like so. Now what we can do is we can, well, this particular car gives you the option for CD control, so you can forward next track every single time, but then you don't really see the artist and the album, which is the whole point of the Dension Gateway, because I can just go into here, so for instance scan artists, it's loading. Obviously it has to then talk to the iPod then has to offer back that data. These are all just the singles charts, and I can scroll through all my albums. Please don't judge me, I've got a very eclectic taste of music, so I'm sure you've got a bit of road dial as well. So what it does is it loads it in pages, and the reason why it does that is because it'll load the different letters or parts of the alphabet with your album on there. So let's just say, let's choose Rihanna. Once you go into Rihanna, you can select a particular album. Let's go, say, into Roachford. Now what you can do is you can then press the return key. Again, this car is different because you this works with Saabs, Mercedes, Volvos, BMWs, lots of different ones that will allow you to change the settings and bits and pieces. So now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back to CD11 where it says my iPod, and we'll give you all of the track information for that particular album that you've chosen. So I've chosen track 3. Loads up really quickly because it's aftermarket, works beautifully. Sound system in here is pretty good anyway, so I can go back and press the return key or top left hand corner for changer, and we could then go to scan albums. Let's just turn that down a bit. So these are now scanning my albums, and if you know all the album names of your artists in your iPod, then that's brilliant, but I don't, because I've got hundreds of albums. And you can scroll through. If you scroll too fast, it will struggle to catch up, because the case it's sending information to the iPod's sending it back. So you can then choose an album like so, If you don't touch anything now, within about 10-15 seconds it will show you the track information, but I'm just going to go and press changer again. Go back up to James. Okay, selected the new album. You can go in, you can choose your track. Now you also notice in this car as well that you've actually got full access to the driver's information system on here. Again, you're not going to get that in every car, but this is awesome because I can choose the song or track that I want. Just press like so. I can go up like so, choose whatever I want to choose, or I can go down, and you know, it's a nice feature. So it does integrate as seamlessly as you can expect it to do, and it's a great bit of kit. So this is the Dension Gateway 500. Like I said, this is not the S, this is the Gateway 500. You can pretty much do what you want with it. You can scan your artists, your albums, your playlists. You can go in and you can set other features and extras. Random, shuffle, scan, all those bits and pieces. But for me, what I like about this kit is it's a fit and forget bit of kit. Fit it, put the iPod in the glove box or your USB stick. You can access all of your chapters, your folders whilst you're driving, and listen to great music. You've been watching Advanced In-Car Technologies. Thanks for watching. If you want to know if this is available for your car or compatible, please get in touch with us via our contact form, or our website is www.advanced-incar.co.uk. And apologies for the weather, typical British rainy day.